Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to my Tuesday stream. How is everyone? James seems like in a metal music mood today. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too, and maybe you have the chance to some of your favorite music to listen to some of your favorite music today, tonight. Kaiko is waking up, eating breakfast, and cleaning a little bit the first sprint. Awesome. Sounds good. Oh, and Cami is here too. Hello, hello. Yes. We ate dinner. What was it called again? Spanatica? Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. But it was good. It wasn't perfect. So it was my own fault. I forgot to defrost the spinach because the recipe said you have to defrost it, and after defrosting it you have to squeeze it so that the excess water comes out. And yeah, so it wasn't really defrosted when I used it, and so there was still lots of water. So what ended up happening was that it was more like a spinach feta soup instead of pie, but still it was very tasty, still was very tasty, and I will definitely do it again, and next time try to remember to defrost the spinach earlier. Yeah, and the kids also enjoyed it, so they liked the combination of feta and spinach. And I also added pine, what's it called, kernels, pine nuts. That's what the recipe said. So yeah, it was very tasty. So thank you for recommending it. Oh, and Michael is here. Oops. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Yeah, writing event is already next week. Michael's writing event. I signed up for it. I have to actually go to Instagram. I don't want to tell you guys too much about it because it will be a little bit different than the last time. Michael usually had the Writertown Junction writing event, but this time it will be different. I don't know. I think you already posted about it on Instagram. Yes, I think so. I saw it. So maybe I can share a link with you guys. JC is here. Hello, hello. Yeah. Oh no, that's about the spinach. Yeah. I mean, it was not really soup. Maybe I over I'm so sorry, my English. I have to get into the English first. What's the word? Overset? No, not overset. But what's the German word? Oh yeah, the German word comes to mind. Exaggerate. That's I wanted to say over. I didn't bring it together, but yeah, exaggerate. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, you exaggerated. Yeah, I'm still a little bit tired. Good morning, Emmy. Hello. Oh, I like the little pause. Oh yes, you posted. Okay, I will have a look during the first sprint. Oh, well, that's awesome. I'm going to be on Nia Vixen Fiction stream for Michael's event. She asked what I was doing that Saturday, and I said apparently I was streaming with you. That's so cool. Awesome. At 2 p.m. That's p.m. But no, it's not that bad. 2 p.m. and 6 hours more is cannot even calculate. It's 8 p.m. my time, so I might be able to be there in the chat. Yeah, that's cool. Next weekend, I'm really looking forward to that already. Let's have a quick look at the card, which is cool. I think it's the Holy Mountain. When you look at it, you see this figure on the mountain meditating. And yeah, I thought of the hermit card, like someone being alone on the mountain. But I also thought about how we have mountains to climb kind of each day. For instance, for me, it was really hard this morning to get up and do the sports stuff, but I did it. So I climbed a mountain this morning. I overcame my inner barrier, so to speak, and actually went up the mountain, because it usually just not just sitting up there on the mountain higher to the gods. That might be a reason why we love mountains, but you first have to get there, just a trip, getting there, not just a meditative state when you're up there, but already making the decision, then doing it, going through with it. Those are very important steps. And like I said, we often do this several times a day, actually, with stuff where we know we should do them. But sometimes something in us says, nah, maybe tomorrow. And maybe today this card is telling us, why not try and climb the mountain today? Cami, I'm super simplistic now. Oil dish, 2 sheets dough, butter slathered 2 times more than the filling. Yeah. And then the rest of the dough, the same. Lots of butter on top. Oh, I didn't put butter on top. Panda snuggles, one hand typing slow. Oh, panda's so cute. I can imagine. I actually always imagine a real panda, but yeah, but it's an easy and simple dish, I have to say. And I love to cook and try out new things, but I love especially quick stuff, where I don't have to do too much. So that was a good dish. You were overly dramatic. Who could believe an INFJ writer would ever be dramatic? Yes, the card is pretty. Micah is happy also to hear about JC joining Nia's stream. Yes, I'm very excited. I love being a part of your events. They're always so fun. Yes, they are. Cami, the filling I do is feta, spinach, garlic. Yes, I also added garlic, salt, and pepper. Similar to mine. I usually let it sit 30 minutes. Oh. Ah, see? And the cheese and seasoning absorbs the liquid. Oh, that's also interesting. Yeah. That might be a good tip. I will remember that when I do the dish another time. Okay, yeah, when it absorbs because the spinach has really lots of water in it. That's why when you take fresh spinach and cook it, it's like, first you think, oh, I think I used 700 gram or even 900 gram. I don't remember, and I thought, oh, that's quite a lot as a frozen spinach. But then it also became way less when I cooked it. So, Michael, do you actually want a prompt word, or don't you want to? Obviously, you don't have to write a poem, but if you feel like it, you want to have a prompt word, let us know. Maybe anyone else also wants to write a poem. I mean, that's what we're here for, to be creative. First, let me start the tea timer and go to Instagram and share Michael's post with you guys. Okie dokie. That was the first sprint. Time flew by for me. Let me first get rid of this sticker. I'm a bit tired. I need another cup of coffee. So let me have a look at the chat. Some people joined us. Oh yeah, I talked with Kemi about cooking. First, I shared Michael's Instagram post about his writing event in verse, which will happen on April 26th and 27th, if I'm not mixing up the... No, 27th and 28th this weekend. It's a 24-hour writing event. And my stream will be on the 28th, on Sunday, at 8 a.m. my time. So the same time I'm streaming now on a Sunday. So anyone is up late, maybe on Saturday, you know, the night from Saturday to Sunday, you can jump in and watch the stream. Yeah, Kemi tempts us again with good ideas. I just finished double chocolate chip cookies. So the house smells sweet versus yesterday's savory. And Michael's writing a poem, yay, and he's using the Holy Mountain card for a prompt. Awesome. I also think actually that the card fits my streaming poem for Michael's event, because it's about an eagle, and I think mountains, eagles fits very well together. So yeah, I'm already thinking about the thumbnail I want to create for this stream. Oh yeah, Sako joined us. Hello. Oh, and shared, because JC asked, how are you doing? And shared, oh my God, so much better. The weekend was hard. The last 5 days, I was coming off of a medication and I felt like I was dying. I don't even want to imagine. The only thing I could compare it to would be like not having my pain medication here when I get my headaches, which is probably mild in comparison. But that already kind of, when I sometimes look for them, you know, I have a headache, a bad headache, and I'm like, I don't have any, or sometimes I don't have any pain medication left or anything. This already is starting a mild panic for me. Yeah. And like I said, that's not as bad. So that's why I can only, yeah, as Jessie said, that's horrible. Must be, I don't want to know. But Sako says, I feel human again, thank the goddess, but it was a lot of ways that my life was complicated further. I still made it through. Yay, but I won't soon forget it. Yeah, I can imagine this must be traumatizing. I mean, and that's the worst part. It's not, I'll note that it wasn't by choice. I ran out and they're not gonna put me back on. It's even worse when you, yeah, are kind of forced into this situation. Yeah. Lots of messed up symptoms, but I'm on the other side. That's probably what we should focus on. You went through it, you pushed through. Oh my God, still. Yeah, it's like torture, probably. Kay also joined us. Oh, and Francis stopped by. I don't know if Francis is still watching, just slipping in while getting ready for work. So I hope you have a great day. And work is easy, no problems. And for Kay, it's about 3 a.m. here. Actually slept for the most part. Awesome. Sleep is good. Usually I'm up at midnight. Hope you're all doing well and going to settle in and just wait for a while this morning. Oh yeah, of course I was interested. Oh, that sounds like a interesting topic. Burnout, unlocking the cycle of stress. Ah, it's definitely oh, even more interesting. I talk about burnout often on panels, and I have been in a conference or two about it. So ongoing research and learning is a must. I love that. So you're an expert on burnout. I mean, this is definitely a topic I'm also interested in. And if you think of us writers, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are prone to suffer a burnout at some point, especially because we tend to put ourselves under a lot of pressure. And writing novels can take long. So, the longer for me, that's just how I experience it. The longer it takes, the more the pressure builds on, and the more you try to push through and force yourself. And I think that's a big cause for burnout, and what other people also probably do with work stuff. And yeah, and you kind of always have to motivate yourself, especially when you're writing, maybe not when you're not working with other people on your writing projects. If you have maybe an editor or a literary agent, maybe this can be very helpful, because you have people you can really talk about your project. And I don't know, I just imagine that it might be different, but lots of us writers are just working on their own for themselves. And I can imagine this is, I don't know if this is more dangerous to cause burnout, or less, maybe, if you don't have to struggle with deadlines. I don't know. But still, I'm pretty sure writers can suffer from burnout. Imagine seeing you up in the middle of the night. Oh, you mean to Kei? No, other way around, to Saku. Seems like you very often meet each other. Kemi, for me, it's more how much I hate, not dislike, doing dishes. Such a waste of water, and my back always hurts afterwards. Oh, I definitely cooked more when I had a dishwasher or double sink. Yeah, that's an interesting point. No, I don't want to say I enjoy doing the dishes. But I probably told this before. We had a time where my husband had the idea, because our dishwasher was broken, and so he said, "Yeah, why not be more minimalistic, and everyone just washes their stuff themselves, like their bowl after dinner. The kids do this, I do it, everyone does it, and then yeah, it's quickly done. Not much work." And I kind of started enjoying it, because I felt like it's meditative, cleaning it up. So I felt it's okay, but my husband was the first to say, "Okay, let's get back the dishwasher," because he hated it when he had to do the dishes. I always like to remember this. It's very funny. Um, it's worse than coming off of opioids. Oh my God. Like I said, I cannot even imagine. I don't know about an expert. I think when you we're on panels and stuff and are reading about it, you're definitely more expert than I am. But I guess I sound like I know what I'm talking about to get asked. See? The more pandas need snuggles, thus making my spine twisted. Oh no, the less I want to be at the desk writing. Oh. And James, burnout, what's that? Yeah, I don't want to start talking about what you are doing with all the night shifts and pushing through, especially. Yeah, I think for you, it's not, I don't know, you have to say, but it's not just mentally, but also your body. that has to push through. I mean, okay, some writers probably sit and write for hours on end, so that might also put a strain on their bodies, but you staying up all night, each night of the week except for one, it's also, yeah. Cammy, I only just sat back after 25 minutes of twisting to both hold her and reach the keyboard. Oh no. Oh my god. Couldn't be anyone here, yeah. There's a lot that goes into it, especially with writers. I focus on ND writers for the most part, but burnout is just as prevalent in anyone's life as those that are ND. What is ND? ND? I don't know. You have to tell me. Okay. Nope. No one here at all. It's okay if you find it cathartic. My aunt doesn't mind doing them, so we'd split it. Oh, that's awesome. I'd cook, she'd do the dishes. Perfect. Yeah, that's the best when you have, oh, neurodivergent. Okay. Yeah, yeah, aka someone with something like ADHD. Oh, yeah, that's also interesting. Yeah, I didn't even think about that neurodivergent people, are they more prone even to burnouts? Probably, I don't know, but that's interesting. Yeah, you can probably, that's with probably every topic, but go even deeper with the burnout and focus on different people and their life situations and how that affects them. But coming back to this one, I love it when it just sings, with someone who enjoys doing the dishes and the other one cooking. That's perfect. It's not so good when you have to do both, cooking and doing the dishes afterwards. I was watching a life coach who said that burnout wasn't about how much you do. Oh, it's about the failure to properly recover from what you're doing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. To give yourself the breaks you need. And I think, I say this so often, but the society we live in is just enforcing those bad habits, somehow. We feel bad when we take a break. I definitely, when I say, today I could work less, I usually have some over hours. How do you say? I usually work more than I need to from my contract. So I could just say, okay, today I will take it easy. And I sometimes really try to do this, but I still feel bad, like, almost guilty. I should, something in myself says, no, I should actually do something just to move forward with projects. So I'm really bad with taking breaks. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that, I don't know where it comes from, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with how we maybe communicate with each other as colleagues, or how we maybe feel like how the society is applauding people who work a lot and achieve a lot. And, and then we say maybe others are lazy. I don't know, but there's definitely something going on psychologically. Me, sorry guys, I'm a bit silent as I have a dentist appointment. Oh, I went to the dentist yesterday too. And will also have to leave stream early. Oh, I hope all its stress chips my teeth. I want to say I hope it's nothing too bad. But yeah, it's another factor coming in, not just burnout, but our bodies, our health, and the stresses. We just feel it everywhere. Headaches, teeth, when you're churning in sleep. Yeah, I hope the appointment goes well and quickly. Cammy, ADHD is more prone to hyperfixation. Okay, yeah, to seem to burn out quicker because of overstimulation. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. And they jump from one to the next on repeat. Yes, of course. Then, yeah, of course. makes total sense. People don't realize that self-care is extremely important. And yes, society pushes us to prioritize work over family or self. Definitely. I think so too. Oh, and Kemi says to Emmy, oh, I hope it goes okay and that a mouth guard helps. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Productivity guilt, toxic product, exactly. And it's really hard to, allow ourselves the breaks we actually need. But I don't really know what can we do about it, Maybe constantly tell ourselves it's okay, I don't know. Or really structure. I think for me it helps when I have routines. Oh, and but what I also do, I keep track of the times I'm working. That's why I know I'm working too much actually. But still, I'm still working too much. I don't know, but tracking helps me to really look at the numbers. When I'm feeling bad, I can look at the times and can say, Anja, be realistic here. Stop. It's okay. It's when you come back to work tomorrow and do the stuff tomorrow, finish it tomorrow. Kay says, I have ADHD and can be terrible. My experience mostly comes from 20 years of serious neglect at recovering from stress and learning the hard way. Yeah, that's why it's even better when you can tell from your personal experience, which makes you even more an expert, I think, because you can really always connect this to your own experience, and this will help others who also have ADHD and can better connect with you and what you're telling them and the advice you're giving. Dilara, hello, good to see you. Long time no see. A different video pointed out that we tend to recover with this. Yeah, exactly. With distraction or numbing, aka watching YouTube, Netflix, when what we need to invest to increase our capacity to invest in important things. Yeah. For instance, I feel like reading is actually so much better to recover, or probably would be sports, going for a walk, than numbing myself with, let's say, Netflix. I watched Monk recently quite a lot. It's on Netflix now, and I really love watching the show. But yeah, it's probably not so good, not so healthy. I should be sitting on the balcony instead and read or just stare into the open. I don't know. Dilara, I haven't been writing much because I lost my dog. Oh no, Dilara, I'm so sorry. Oh, just getting back to feeling like a human again. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Dilara. Oh, that's really sad news. Yeah, okay, also. Yeah, it's always hard to lose a pet. Sako, so I'm doing the 12th week here, which is really aches to the grindstone, but I get the 13th week off. Can you explain a little bit more? Is it, I don't know what the 12-week year is, that's why. Hi, Dilara, and sorry about the loss of your dog. I still miss my Freya. Yeah, James can feel with you. It's been over 5 years. They become so much a part of who we are. Yeah. Kaiko, I'm starting chapter 5 now. Oh, yes, you talked about chapter 4 yesterday. Need a title and what quests I include. Sako, that's an awesome idea. Probably about the 12th week. And thank you, James. So true. And sorry about Freya as well. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Chasing that dopamine dragon. That's probably for Sako. Oh, I get more done in 12 weeks than most people do in a year. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Then probably more than I get done. Speaking of which, let's jump into our 50-minute sprint. Damn it. Just have to wait till the ads stop. Maybe I can still already share it with you guys so we can watch it together. Also, we often aren't toxically productive. We're toxically busy. Yes, the busy distracts us from deeper emptiness in our lives. Yes, that's also something I see. Sometimes I think that's one of my husband's problems, who is a workaholic, definitely. I just don't have as much energy as him. I could never work as much as he does. Oh, it prevents my burnout. Yeah, that's good. To elaborate, oh, Francis still here. The 12-week year is a book. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I will look it up. Immediately hooked. 12-year, the 12-week year is a book by Brian P. Moran. It's a productivity method. Okay, so I will look it up. I want to know more. That's interesting. Maybe this is something for me. Maybe not. We will see. Okay, here we go. Enjoy the next sprint. Okie dokie. Good night to JC, who's heading off. And got some reading done. Awesome. And Kay also waves and slips out. Need to take care of the dogs. I'm probably going to head back to bed. Yes, sweet, sweet dreams to both of you. And yeah, I hope I see you guys soon. Have a great time. What happened during the sprint? I have to refocus. I was quite in thought during the sprint. Journaling, listening to some music as well. Oh yes, Emmy also left to her dentist appointment, so fingers crossed that everything works out fine. I went to the dentist yesterday too, and I don't have any problems really with my teeth, so I'm very glad about that. And I'm always happy after. Also, when I go there with the kids, you know, I'm very, very happy after the appointment. Like, oh, okay, this worked out and now it's done, you know, like if anything needed to be done, it's just finished and over with it for a while. So, and we also talked about, Emmy shared that her work was very bad yesterday, patients angry, ungrateful, and abusive. So bad. So I got home and wrote a short story to him, and I love that for Emmy. Creativity is an outlet, which is perfect, which is awesome. Not in any way related to the day, but has the seed of their reflection. Yeah. And James added that one of the nurses told me about a hospital in our area that had put up a sign asking patients to be kind to their staff. Is this even, I mean, that it's even necessary to put up a sign like that is bad, isn't it? But yeah, reminding people of that nurses are humans and doing really, really, really hard work. And the reasons for the bad mood, probably most healthcare has chronic staffing issues ever since COVID. A lot of people left the industry and many healthcare professionals are saddled with enormous amounts of government mandated paperwork. Yeah, the paperwork, I heard about this here too. It's way too much. And Emmy even said, honestly, can't recommend anyone to choose the path for career. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Germany, it's the same vibe right now. People really don't enjoy this job. And I mean, simply it's just getting worse rather than better. And I also have the feeling what, let's say, politicians try to do isn't working yet. I don't know, to help with that problem. In any sense, but yeah, I love that Emmy try to turn this into the positive. In any sense, I'm in a better mood today. So no gloomy topics. Let's do something that will feel good today after my dentist anyway. And I love what James said. It's why I like looking out for my nurses and aides. You can make their day by just getting a candy bar for them so they don't have to cross the parking lot. Yeah, I remember this story, and you're an angel. I'm pretty sure the nurses appreciate what you're doing for them. And it's so simple, you know, like you can do with, that's why it's so annoying when, okay, patients probably suffer as well because of the system. And obviously they are sick or not feeling good, but it can be so simple. You can do such simple things to make someone happy, or at least help them to be in a better mood just by trying to be friendly, appreciating what they're doing. It's not just with the medical profession, but I'm pretty sure with other things too. So when we try to, and the good thing is when we try to be kind to others and be appreciative and grateful, it's also making us feel better, you know. I'm pretty sure, James, when you brought that candy bar to the nurse, you made her happy and it made you happy a little bit as well. It's just when you can do something nice for someone else, it's really also bringing something back for us. So we should always keep that in mind, that we not put something on top of the people, negative, so that we don't add to the negativity, but maybe think of ways to take something out. And Emmy said, James, I like to be a giver too. Yeah, it just feels, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say. It just feels nice. And Emmy said, you all behave, have a cupcake and a cozy blanket. Oh yeah, and Francis also left for work. So yeah, I love that this took a positive turn. And Michael shared a poem. Awesome. Getting better and better. So, I see it's even longer than usual. So I will read it now. I haven't read it before, so bear with me. We will read it together. I used to walk up in the day as one of my routines, a hill near to my cottage house, to wonder what it means. I believed that it made me closer still to God, and if God was in every view, I wanted one of broad. I was younger then, of course. I did it as well I could. Sometimes I would run up as if chasing meaning good. But then a time within my life came when it did seem that days were often those of rain and not of shining gleam. I wondered if it meant that I was now not welcomed there. Why else would each day be grey, as rather bright and fair? I no longer walk as such to relish broadest scenes. Perhaps the hill looks to my house to wonder what it means. Oh, it's also kind of sad. But it immediately reminds me of how, as children, we are so curious and light spirited. For instance, my son, we always smile about how he walks, because when he walks, he's actually kind of jumping, which is really, really cute. And I'm often wondering how this will change when he grows older and life puts stuff in our way. The walk up the mountain seems to get harder and harder maybe each day. Sometimes we are in this mood, and especially as adults, we can be, it can be a drag, going up that mountain each day. So, but I hope that, or I'm pretty sure we all have ways to lessen the burden. For instance, talking about productivity and stuff here in the chat like we did today. Thank you, Michael, for your poem. I really love it and makes me think again. Kaiko 210. And I had to read about the quests that I want to include in the chapter. Oh yes, we did some research and lead up to the next. Awesome. Dilara did morning chores, made coffee, and sat down to read. It sounds nice. I already had my second cup of coffee. And the fact that in Germany hospitals are closing, or certain branches like prenatal care and all that, people have further and further to drive, and all those patients basically pile up at the hospitals. And I also read, I think it's a worldwide phenomenon, because I read also about Korea that they have a strike going on right now with doctors and staff as well, also because of their medical system. So I think, I don't want to say, but I think it also has to do with capitalism again, because it's always about how can we make money, or how are the numbers, the figures, and not so much about how can we treat patients at best, and how can working as a nurse or as a doctor be less stressful, because there's, of course, obviously pressure anyways, just because the job is what it is. It's so strange. Camille, the biggest upside to a body similar in consistency to ciabatta dough is that Panda loves making biscuits out of me. My poor left testicle is bright red with nail pricks. Oh, I just spent 20 minutes on the bed with her pretending to be a baker. That's really cute. Just imagining that. I'm very pampered. Thank you for sharing another great poem. Yes, we don't even have enough time to really go into depth with your poems. Always the same. I need to maybe, because I just have this thought, because I always think that Michael's poems would be way better at the beginning so that we can journal about it, or I can journal about it, but maybe I can go back to your poem tomorrow, read it again, and journal about it, because there's so much depth, especially in this one. I will definitely read through it again during the final sprint, because I just read it while reading it out loud. Makes it even harder to comprehend everything. But it's a gift, Michael, and I'm very grateful that you share this with us whenever you're here. So let me set up. Oh, it's already very late. I'm looking at the clock. Oh my God, I talked too much today. So let's finish with a 10-minute shower timer. Is this something? Yes, let's do this. 10 final minutes. Take a breather. And then the stream will end for today. So enjoy. Okie dokie, that's the end for today. I wish you all a great rest of the night, rest of the day. See you tomorrow, my friends. And yeah, have a great time. Until then, thanks everyone for just being in the chat and sharing. And yeah, hope you're doing well. See you soon. Ciao, ciao, ciao.